Good morning, everybody. It's very windy outside, so I'm just going to clean up some copper in here. Otherwise, we'd be doing those two dishwashers I got to clean up. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I can talk a little better today. I'm not so crappy. Man, I'll tell you, having a tooth infection is no fun. This happens to me a lot. This ain't my first rodeo, and I hate it. And I'm having a crappy day. I will put in the video, I'll segue into it real quick. What happened this morning at work. I'll show you the damages that were done. Go drive a half an hour away and I'm gonna go do a job. Good job, so it's not like it's not worth it. It's definitely worth going down for it. Anyway, so I get all the way down there. I'm at the depot of Home People and picking everything up. Everything's good except for the vanity top. Vanity top's got a big chunk taken out of it. So not only do I have a tooth infection going on for a freaking week now, and I've been in pain, I forced myself to go to work. I lost my razor blade. Sorry. Forced myself to go to work and get there. Can't do the work, which means I don't get paid. Here's the countertop, all cracked up, lovely. Which means I hope I make enough money tomorrow for the week, because that's just the way it is. Anyway, I'm gonna stop bitching now, but yeah, so I go all the way down there and it's broken. So then I drove back here and I'm out here for a little bit. We're gonna do a little cleanup. Of the number 2. I ain't talking about the doo-doo. I don't have a dog anymore. But anyway. Yeah, so that's my day. Going to the poo-poo platter. At least I have this to come home and do. Things could be worse. Still got to come up with the money for the root canal, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes you eat the bar. Sometimes the bar eats you, dude. If you know what movie that's from, leave a comment down in the comment section on it. And if you don't, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't and you want to. At least shoot me a like, at least. Right now I could use a few likes. Anything would help. Having a crappy day. I hope everybody else is having a better day than I am. What are you gonna do? Let's whack those guys off there and find out what they are. All I know is they ain't copper. Get rid of some of this paper here. Make this stuff clean, number 2. I find it easier to unwind it sometimes to get rid of this paper, because otherwise that paper is a pain. It's those things. Whatever they are, they're non-ferrous. Either stainless or aluminum. Just clean this out real quick. So we got a few pieces of trash in here. Unintentionally, of course. Whew. More shit. Oops. All right. Keep an eye on that bucket for me, people. I don't want that copper go anywhere. So how do you guys like doing these things? See, I like to do this because then you go like that. It just peels right off. And it's kind of satisfying to unwind it, I must say. But mostly just to clean it off, I do this. Sheesh, this does not want to come off. We like our copper. Get a little bit out of the bender. Clean the rest of that off. Move it around. This is off the microwave that had a double copper transformer. If you haven't seen it, go watch my Versus microwave build destruction. Scrapping, micro scrapping really. That old microwave had a double copper transformer in it. Not something you see much anymore, but beautiful when you find them. I found two so far this year, one from a new stove microwave combo, and one in this old microwave. Anybody else find them often? I know guys find them in lights and stuff every once in a while. A lot of them old lights is going bye-bye too. Ah, man. Got my mask on because I don't like this crap. Plus I had a sinus infection last week, so. Batting 1,000 here, people. Batting 1,000. Trust me, it could be a lot worse, I know. I'm not complaining. Just... Sometimes that's what you get. You get crap over. What are you gonna do? Keep going, obviously. Haven't let nothing stop me yet. One way or another, keep moving forward. All right, let's, sheesh, like everywhere. Much that crap off as we can. Hope they don't get too mad about it. Because that stuff got a lot of crap on it. There we go. There's a nice little bit of copper. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. Pain in the tuchus, but it comes off. It's so freaking windy out today. I don't know what's going on out there. We got like a windstorm going on this day. I think it's going to start pouring here in a little bit, they say. I was set to make some good money. Hope tomorrow's job goes a lot better because I haven't worked in a while and haven't been able to scrap either. I'm doing very little of it both. I needs the money. Bills don't stop when the work stops because you sick. And I don't have paid days off or any of that because Yeah, that's, yeah. I don't have that luxury that other people do. Don't get me wrong, it's a good thing. It's just that I'm a handyman, contractor, whatever you want to call me. I can do more than just construction. I can do just about anything there is on a house. I've worked for everybody from plumbers to electricians. I just prefer to work by myself, so create my own schedule and all that. Still make really good money. Just when you're sick, that's it. You got nothing else. There ain't nowhere to back up to. Unless you got money put away somewhere, which I do not. I owe the IRS for tax money. I'm on payment plan, but I owe them. So they come calling every month. I owe the credit card company, so they come calling every month. Plus all the regular bills people have. House, food. I freaking love that crap. Oh, don't want to come off. No. And you got the people on the internet. People just watching me fail and everything else. It's hilarious. Whatever. Whatever you want to do with your time. Started my business in 2008. A very bad year for housing. So you can just imagine how many ups and downs I've been through already with my business. I ain't going nowhere. Just a simple man working. I do construction. I don't claim to know much about anything else. I do my job very well. Other than that, I keep my mouth shut about it. Certain things I know, certain things I don't. I constantly keep getting tooth infections and broken down trucks and everything else, I wouldn't be in debt. But everything breaks down at the same time. I end up using credit cards and I can't catch up. And with the percentages they charge on credit cards nowadays, I am, how you say, screwed. But in another word, when you cannot use, at least not on here, I do believe you get in trouble for that. There we go. A little bit cleaner. Oh. Somebody will probably say I didn't clean it enough. I'm sure. Can't please everybody. Oh, fuck me. There's a word you're not supposed to be using. That should be pretty clean enough. I got most of the paper off of it. That's good enough for me. Oh, we forgot to add magnets. Whoa. To the magnet stacks. We got one. We got two. We got 3 magnet stacks. Whack that bad boy up. motor to clean up. Well, cut myself. Look at that. And then we got a couple transformers. Another motor. Ooh, and another motor. I can take this mask off now. I'm done with that paper crap. Itchy mask. Another transformer. Looks like it for the bucket. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 magneto rotors. And I think they didn't even give me Percocets. I'm just on Tylenol or Motrin. All right. Let's start with the easy stuff and crack these little mini motors. Love these guys. I'll go in the wire bin. You got the wire bucket going. Oops. I mean, do that. Steel buckets outside still. All that plastic crapola. So it doesn't get everywhere. And then we smash the bottom in. Like so. Okay, that one wants to pop out that way. Shoots any scores. There you go. Whoa. That's why you should always cut over something. Boop. Sometimes it'll all just fall apart. And sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why I just threw it on the floor when the bucket's right there right now. I don't have my good cutters because they're, I believe, Capuzzo. Them things is done. I think I bent the crap out of them trying to break something apart. But it's okay because they're like 20-something years old already. Had them for a long time. Bam! How much can we get off this little bit of stuff? That's why I do micro scrapping. Look at all that copper already. One transformer is all that big stuff. One. These ones are a little different. These ones are sealed with a top plate. It looks like it's got some kind of weird gear reduction. This one's a big jammer. This is an old school one. Made in Japan. Not in China. That's how old it is. Same as the other ones, they pop right open. Shredicus. Look at that, it pops right out. Double check there's nothing else in there that's good. Because I've never done one of them before. This thing's like an antique. You can clip that little part that takes the ends off if you want. There's little brass pieces in there. I don't usually do it because they're so tiny, but you can. There's a little bit of brass in there. And you break these little motors open and it's just like, bam. That was a nice one. Man, you don't get that much copper in them new ones. Wow. Like I could feel that in my hand. See, and there you go. There's a couple of brass pieces in there you can pull out. That's plastic. Just push them. Boop. No, it'll come out. So easy. There you go. Bam, brass. They got a stash of brass little ends and odds from over cutting all this crap apart over there. So, all right. On to the other stuffs. So. Yeah, these are aluminum. So you can pull those off. If you're gonna microstrap, do it right. You're right. When you're right, you're always right. So pull that off. See, that one's stuck on there. For that little piece of aluminum, I'm not dealing with that. Sorry. You cut these little pieces off here. If I had a pair of diagonal cutters, I would. But I don't. I love cutting them off. That's a little piece of number 2. Take these, just pop that little brass ball out. Bronze ball, I'm sorry, it's bronze bushing. I was told that by a viewer who knows a lot more about metals than I do, apparently, because I had no clue. I never even thought about it. Yeah, you wouldn't use brass because brass is pretty soft. Bronze is a harder alloy. That I do know. I just never thought of it. There's smart people that know different things. Everybody's got their own little genius in the world. Let's see. Man, that one is like, usually these things just pop right out. There we go. Steel, trash, a little bit greasy, but that's aluminum. And that's our aluminum bin that needs to be sorted. And that can get thrown in the brass bin eventually. This one looks like a cheapicus. Look like steel. Maybe not. Maybe they're just cheap aluminum. Let's see. Bolt on. Oop. So I just dropped stuff everywhere. I mean, there is some aluminum on there, but you got to cut that giant chunk of steel off. Steel pile. Yeah, they feel pretty light. Aluminum. Look at that. Same thing, little bronze balls. These ones got 2 little tabs you can just pop off right there. Whether that'll actually happen or not, it's another story. Oops. Or you can be lazy and just cut an end off. Because why not? It's aluminum and it's soft. And that's really thin steel. Never seen one like that. It's pretty neat. It's old one. That almost made it in there. Just gonna drop everything. Don't worry, people. It's all good. I do it all the time. Expert at dropping things. Clean that little bit of aluminum up and go with the rest of the aluminum. Steel. They don't even, it might be bronze. It's hard to tell. I got so much grease on them. It might be stainless steel. I can't. Whatever. Too tiny to care. Oh, man. Good thing for scrap, because otherwise I'd have a really crappy day. Anybody else out there having a crappy day? Let's turn some lemons into lemonade, as they say. I throw. Always keep your guard tight to what you're cutting with a Sawzall. You'll get the least bounce out of it. And yes, you can do that with the grinder. I had the Sawzall accessible. Do it however you want. Or can. I've done it by hand before. You've seen it. Just take a pair of snips and cut at it. Or you could sell it whole as a transformer weight and make good money too. Either way, as long as you take most of that crap off of there, make good money. fill up my number 2 bin. That wasn't getting bad. Yeah, see, it's a pain in the butt with the snippies. Pair of diagonal cutters, you can get right in there, clean that right up real easy. I was at Home Depot today, I didn't even think of it. Pick one up. What are you gonna do? I'll throw the back in the bucket, I'll finish cleaning it more later. Looking good. Wind's a little crazy, but we're looking good here. No! Yeah, shoot. There's one. So I just dropped some. Dropped a couple silver contacts. Found one. Found one. Man, that sucks. Good thing it was only 2. I'll find it when I get up again. Wow, that's getting heavy. Love it. I'm gonna throw that in the bin so I cut that copper off later. I don't have bag cutters. I'll cut these little pain in the butt things. This is I&E ones. Pain in the butt. I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. And yes, we just lost a little bit of copper, but not that much. So we'll just clean that little bit off of there. Okay. There's some trash here. That trash. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Alright, now you're left with the side profile of these. Just get this crap out of the way here so we can cut that off real quick. We just want to clean that up. Make our lives easier. Now, we take punch, in this case a nail set, because I have a nail set laying around. Bingo. Easy way to do them. I hate doing them any other way. I'd rather sell these stupid little things as is if I have to do them another way. Just cut the end off and just tap them right out. Just a tiny tap. Tiny tap. You don't want to tap too hard. She'll knock it far out. And it'll go finding it on the floor. So just a tiny tap. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Take the paper off. Ooh wee. Look at all that golden hair. Copper baby. And them redheads and all them gingers in there. Look at that ginger. That's what I like to see, copper. That's what every scrapper likes to see. I mean, if you're doing high quality, I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, some people like micro scrap and some don't. Let's just face facts here. Some people ain't into doing all this. It ain't worth it. They'd rather just throw the whole machine out. Me, off of one machine, I do this. See, it's nasty outside. I don't want to be outside. So this one, I'm going to cut these little ends off real quick. Just to get them out of our way. Oop, wrong bin. Oh well. I gotta go through that bin anyway. Why? Because it's mixed aluminum. Put that bad boy in there. Regular old metal blade, because all it is copper. Just imagine how many things you can process if you ain't sitting here gabbing away like I am. Man, my big fingers don't want to fit in there. That's what she said. Okay. All right, a little bit of copper there. Ooh, some chunky copper. I like that. That I could probably get number 1 for, I don't know. But it is coated, so. I don't know how that works with the coating. So we'll just leave it in here. There ain't that much of it, so it ain't like it's a whole bucket worth and it's like, oh wow, I just lost a lot of money. If anything, I lost 10 cents. I'm not talking much here. But yes, I know everything adds up, but still. I'd rather lose 10 cents than lose a bunch of money on a big bin of number 1 because I was wrong. I'm going to err on the side of caution on this one. Chunko. Whoop. Okay. Man, that went quick. These things go fast with the vise and the saw. Look at that. And yeah, it helps if you do the other side too. Where'd the little hammer go? Little hammer. And just tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 baby. Guess I shouldn't be here talking because I keep forgetting stuffs. Look at all that copper. And if I wasn't sitting here trying to film and everything else, this wouldn't have took me long at all. Yeah. Come to daddy. Copper baby. Yeah. Little copper. Worth more and more every day. Some days it's worth a little bit less, yes, but all in all, the copper has gone up a long way since the 90s. When you wouldn't have saw me doing this because it wouldn't have been worth it. Chow. Wow. That's it. Drop around my hands. Hands, stay working, hands. Well, you hate when your hands stop working on you. I just want to do what they want to do. Start dropping crap. Look at that chunkaroonie. We're getting heavy. We're getting heavy. Got them rotors to clean up. And then we're going to wait. Whoa. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. It sounded like dang side was about to take off the house. Yes, I know we don't have tornadoes where I live. Not big ones, at least. But still, that's some pretty big gusts of winds going on out there. And yes, I know we lost like a penny of copper. Maybe 2 pennies I lost the other side too. One side was attached, so if I can find it, we can save it. But it flew somewhere, so who the hell knows where it is. Anyway, we still got the quarter's worth here. We're gonna keep it. And look, you could always just scrape it up. There's a lot of plastic and shit in there. Not really worth it. So you get a few flakes out of there. There you go. Come on, baby. But you still get all that. So, I mean, that's the majority of it anyway. I hate when we get wind like this. Where my tent's gonna blow away. My shed tent. Gotta do what you gotta do, you know. I don't got enough room, and I can't afford to live anywhere else. Because it's way too freaking expensive as it is. I might have to be moving soon from here to somewhere smaller. I don't know. It's still up in the air. Not a big deal though. You gotta do what you gotta do. Man. Shabbat. Chunker. chunker number 2. Don't get copper like that no more. Well, you do. You just don't get into big ones like that anymore. All right. Oh, that's that rotor over there. Different rotor. Get that rotor in that vise. You don't want to damage that ceramic because that stuff is poisonous. Well, bad for your lungs at least. Just in case I do, let me put my mask on. Plus, I don't want everything tasting like copper for the rest of the day. If you've ever done plumbing, you know what I'm talking about. Steel. And all that's copper, except for the other piece of steel. And that little bit of copper in there. But the outside, I believe, is steel. No, it's not. I'm wrong. Ow. Don't touch that, they're hot. Outside must be stainless. I feel like there's gonna be some of that ceramic shit in there, so I ain't gonna mess with it. Why did I throw that in there? That don't belong in there. That can at least go in there. All right, one side. Two sides. Now I've done my weights on these. About 10 of them equals a pound depending on the size. Clamp that right up on that steel. Just want to cut that off. Can you say too close? Wow. They keep blowing stuff around out there. Hopefully it just hit the side of my truck. No van. Can you say pain in my butt? That's what I say. Kiss my butt. Everything's magnetic. Sure, there's other ways to do these. If anyone knows another way to do these, let me know. Usually they got a little lip on it. This one does not. So you want to crack the freaking ceramic. Wowza. In the bin. That's pretty much it. Don't freaking stay in there. That's why I'm going this way. I want to stay the other way. Pain in my butt today. Tell you what, if I had the money and the space for it, I'd have a bandsaw. Just for cutting crap like this. Whoops. So then you got that crap that happens. And you got this shit to deal with. Either way, you get frigged. Come with me. I want my number 2, bitch. One more. What's number 2? And then we got the one from that old school that pretty much you can just guarantee has some bad stuff in it. Like I ain't doing right now because I don't trust myself on not breaking it. Anyway, that's how I clean these things up. We're going to cut through this one and we'll give it a good weigh up on how much copper we did get out of it. And yes, I'm a little rough with a Sawzall. That's just how I am. I've used it for so long at work. I just don't give a damn. a nice one. He's got to feel the metal and the blade working together to know how hard you can go and how fast. Itchy. Okay. Well, that's how I do that. Now, that was hot. This one, I think we might be able to do it. This is that one that was off that old microwave. So the old ones contained a lot of beryllium, they say. I believe it is, in the ceramics. And that stuff is highly, highly cancerous causing. Well, so we're gonna try and do this one as gently as possible. We'll start with removing our fins like normal. Thick compared to the new ones, I'll tell you that. Got a couple dishwashers we gotta clean up still. They're all metal, so one's a Bosch and I believe the other one's a GE or something, I'm not sure. Oh, Samsung. I got a Bosch and a Samsung. We'll weigh them up, see how much we get out of everything in them. See if it's worth it to you to rip them down. Wow. Holy crap. That thing is way heavier. So that side I got a nice grip on. So I'm gonna cut this side first. See how this one's got the rib on it? A lot of them got that rib. Some of these newer ones didn't. It's a little thicker, not much. But it definitely has a lot more weight to it. I don't know if that's the steel or what. We're gonna start on this side. We're going to be careful as not to break this one. If we can. Ooh, baby. little bit of the steel. There it goes. Came pretty close to cracking it. We didn't. Ain't no different inside. They ain't changed in many, many moons. Some feels a little heavier than the other ones. But everything was a little heavier in that microwave because it's old. I mean, shoot, just the amount of silver that was in the keypad is amazing. More silver in this one microwave and probably in 10 new ones. There you go. Some transformers. Some magneto rotors. Magnetron rotors, sorry. Magneto. It's not an old car, genius. That's what you get. Clean copper money. Let's see how much money we made. On them transformers and magnetron. 4 pounds, 14 with the bin, minus 2 pounds, 2 ounces. So we're at 212. That's almost 3 pounds of copper. 3 pounds of copper almost. Out of 2 microwaves. Well, more than 2 microwaves. So we got a couple extra magnetrons. But still, for the half an hour it took me to clean that up, that is well worth it. In my book. I'm gonna do a bucket just of these guys. Just to see how many I get. It's all number 2, so it doesn't matter, but I want to keep them separate in the number 2 bin. Uchi wale wale, uchi bang bang. If you know where that came from, you're probably old. All right, number 2. Clean number 2 wire bin. There's the other stuff we clean. I got a little piece of tape in there. Bow. On the road to filling her up again. And throw my magnetrons in there, because what the hey. I get a few more over here in this other bin. I was keeping with my number 2 pipe, but I think they deserve their own category once you get so many. Be pretty cool to fill that bucket. I doubt I'm gonna fill that bucket, but you know. We can try. Try. If you made this far in the video, I'd like to thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, please hit that like and subscribe button if you did. Truly, I've had a crappy day, and it really would help bring up my day. So let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 and counting. Oh, and as always, thank you for watching. I wouldn't be here doing this if you didn't watch. Well, I would. I just wouldn't have an audience. But anyway, that's how you clean those up in a simple way. And when we get some more stuff, we'll go through it. Whoa, sorry. We got a bunch of other stuff to clean up. Get them couple dishwashers out there and stuff. We're gonna clean up, and pretty soon, weather's starting to change. I think we're gonna do a silver cleanup. I'll show you the difference here. This is the keypad. Wow, you hear that? It's my garage door humming. I don't know if you can hear that. From that old microwave. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's got to be a whole gram of silver there at least. That board is like solid silver. Look at it all. I mean, yeah, there's some plastic there, but look at all that silver on there. Here's the back side of it, but here's a normal one from a new microwave. See how little silver? This whole thing is silver. All that is giant, fat silver traces. Now, little thin ones like that, big, gigantic ones. So my stuff lasted forever back then. It's amazing. But, yeah, we're going to process all this stuff with the silver contacts and everything. And, yeah, bring it back out of some acid and all that and make it pure silver. So that'll be coming up. Not today. In the near future, though. Oh, gosh. I'd like to thank you all again. And I'll see you on the next one.